Happy learning, dear students. Today we will see how to solve the system of equations graphically. So we are given with a question y is equal to 1 by 3 x minus of 2. Whenever any equation is given, we need to bring that equation in the format of y is equal to mx plus b. The reason is because once you bring the equation in this format, it is easy for us to get the value of slope and y-intercept. I'll tell you what is the slope here. So y is equal to mx plus b. The terminology m is called as slope and b we call it as y-intercept. Now you can see the question is already in the same format. So try to compare the question and the equation, and we find that m, which is called slope, has the value of 1 by 3. B, which is called y-intercept, has the value minus 2. So with the help of slope and y-intercept, very easily you can locate the points in the graph. So this is a graph where you have x and y axis. The positive values are written on your right hand side and the negative values is on your left hand side. And when we talk about the y axis, the positive value is above the x axis and the negative value is below the x axis. Fine. Now, with the help of these two values, let's try to locate the points in the graph. Okay. Let's take b is equal to minus 2. This value b is equal to minus 2 is a y-intercept value. Means you have the point minus 2 on the y-axis only. Therefore, the value in the x-axis is 0. So whenever you represent any points in graph, it should be represented as x and y. As I have told you already, b is the y-intercept, means you have the value only in the y, and in the x-axis you have the value called 0. So now try to locate 0, minus 2 in your graph. As I have already mentioned, in the y-axis the negative values are present below the x-axis only. So this is how the 0, minus 2 is located. I hope it is clear. Now let's go and understand how to locate the second point. To locate the second point, you have something called slope value. 1 by 3 is the slope value from the question. Here, any value which is present in the numerator, you call it as rise. And any value which is present in the denominator, you call it as run. So with the help of this rise and run, you can locate the another point in the graph. Okay. Now let's look into the rise concept. So the value of rise is 1. Okay. Now you have a point called 0, minus 2. Rise one value above it. So for minus 2, you are going to rise 1. So what is minus 2 plus 1? It is minus 1. Correct? So your next point should start from minus 1. Next, look into the run value. The run value is 3. Means you need to move to 3 places towards your right hand side. So see how I am doing it. 1, 2, 3. 3, minus 1. This is your second point in the graph. I'll repeat it again. We have something called slope. The slope is nothing but m. And we have the value 1 by 3 here. 1 represents the rise and 3 represents the run. Rise means whatever value you have in the y-intercept, from that you have to raise the value. So here you can see that the rise value is only positive 1. So simply write minus 2 plus 1, you get minus 1. So I have raised 1 above. Okay. Next, with the help of run, you can move towards your right hand side. This is a rule which we should follow. You should not take towards your left. Okay. Even though you have a negative value, still you need to move only towards your right and not towards your left. So you have to run 3 points towards your right. So it's 1 here, 2 and 3. So with this, we will be able to locate 3, minus 1. So now you can see here, 2 points are done in the graph. With the help of the 2 points, very easily you can draw the line. Okay. So this is how you need to solve the system of equations graphically. Now let's take the equation y is equal to 3 by 2x plus 2. For this question, try to get the slope and y-intercept value and comment it below. Thank you.